shit.
They say I got 2 black eyes. Where they at though?
Jello Beats, holla at me.
Where they at though? Where they at though? Where they at though? Where they at though?
This shit makes my boobs look big.
Where they at though?
This shit makes my boobs look big.
Where they at though?
You know you got something hanging from the bottom of your truck, right?
So?
That's why you let the broke ass fucking tip, because your shit fucking hanging.
Bro, you ungrateful, bro.
I'm ungrateful.
You ungrateful,
cheap
bro.
as fuck.
Wow.
You know what? I'll tip this girl some money.
It's raining on me, okay?
So she can finally afford a damn pair of pants.
He needs some milk.
Men, we can all agree that this girl is very attractive. Until she opened her mouth. Mr. Tate?
Be quiet. Cook.
Shh. I looked at it and I said, God sent me this woman. Because I'm laughing, I'm flirting, I got butterflies in my stomach, I'm in love with this woman. Best sex I ever had, best chemistry of any woman, of any vibe.
A few moments later.
This is all I got.
You a simp!
He's actually pretty prosperous. He's making close to $40,000 a year. But, what are you laughing at? You're
How
laughing
much
at...
are you?
Very low income.
You know, what do you think the average income is?
The average minimum is $100,000. That's really big. In California especially too. That's like minimum wage.
The disconnect from reality is dystopian. Does she know that the average guy makes $54K a year?
If you are a guy that is paying for ethically sourced porn, you're an alpha man. You know what you want and you're specific about it.
But here's the thing, paying for that personal connection, it takes away the effort of actually going out and dating.
It's a safe space to practice.
You think it's a stepping stone?
It could be a stepping stone, but it's also just entertainment.
Haram.
You're talking about my IQ? Your IQ needs to be correct.
I think, okay, let me ask you this. You want to talk about IQs. What is your belief of the average? What do you think the average IQ is?
I don't give a frick about an IQ. All I know is I have money and I can do what I want when I want. I don't give a frick about anything. I'm smart, I get money, and I know how to make
you
money,
have the
so
money,
my IQ doesn't matter at the end of the day.
You have the money, but no, I don't want to insult your intelligence. You do have the money.
Yeah, and I'm smart. I'm not school smart, but I'm smart as hell.
In what degree?
Say what?
In what degree? How is it possible that this 10-year-old has more knowledge than a grown-ass adult? I can guarantee you, in 10 to 15 years, she's gonna be like this woman right here, bitter and angry.
Women are choosing to be single and dealing with less bullshit because y'all sat here and gave us so much bullshit on why we should be fucking doormats to y'all emotions.
Come on, Randy.
Opposed to taking fucking accountability for the fact that you ain't healed yourself from the fucked up shit that your fucked up ass mama did to you. Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy.
She said,
If this lady is watching this, sweetheart, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And no man wants to be around a woman who's bitching and yelling 24/7. And clearly, that is why you're single.
You are a millionaire. Let's say you meet a guy that's also a millionaire or a multi-millionaire, okay? Probably knowing you, he has to be a multi-millionaire. He's attractive, etc. Other women want him. Do you think you can tell him he must be monogamous to you when you also have money and you have a kid, which actually hurts you as a woman?
I gotta step out.
Okay. All right. Let's look at Chris.
Nah, it's not, but that ass is not even funny. Cause y'all don't know, like for real, it's not even funny.
So I probably have like one day to go get fucked, and I want a nigga to beat the Mario coins out this ass. Yeah. So I probably only got like one day to get fucked real crazy. And the crazy part is like, not the Mario coins. Yep, the Mario coins. So the crazy part is like I probably have one day for a nigga to really show me something so that I can be all wrapped around his finger. But they just don't be doing it.
somebody good or bad in the bedroom?
They just have to have like emotion in the ocean. Like I don't like too big and not too small, but they have to know what they're doing. And I love to be eaten out. Thank you.
Remember, kings, if size matters, so does smell.
Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Feminine wild.
There's not a man on the planet that would be super excited about his future wife showing her body all over the planet.
If
like
it was true, the supermodels would be all single, right?
Yeah. Well, they have a hard time staying married.
Richest, most successful men in general in society tend to have more options with women, right?
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue looks goes in there too, but at the end of the day, girls want a guy they can build a family with. So the men with the most options, they're not putting up with that, right?
They would not. Like, it's just not. I can't think of one.
In the book of the cheek-pounding prophecy, he once stated that a high-value masculine man is rare, but a beautiful woman is everywhere. Remember, kings, a man who lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure.
The baseline of masculinity as a whole is the thing that makes a good man a man is that he does what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to work and he works anyway. He doesn't want to go to war and he fights anyway. He doesn't want to get up, he gets up anyway. That's the whole point of it. We didn't want to die in the Titanic. Guess what happened? We died in the Titanic. You can't sit there as a man and say you don't feel like it. You're not allowed to not feel like it. You're supposed to do it anyway, regardless.
I'm going to tell you exactly why, despite the fact that you might want to be with a rich man, you're actually not cut out for it. I went to lunch the other day with one of my friends who's getting married to a very wealthy guy, and she was talking about how unhappy she is in her relationship. And the primary reason is because this man works all the time, and her love language is quality time. Mind you, sis is sitting there doused in Chanel and Louis Vuitton that he bought for her. And I told her, I was like, if this is the lifestyle that you want, the Chanel, the nice house, the maids, the cars, the luxury items, then somebody has to go work for it. And you got to ask yourself, do I want a man who's sitting next to me, giving me quality time, home by 5 p.m., doesn't travel, just like up my ass the entire time? Or if I want a man who's making money, and if he's making money, he just naturally is not going to have time for you like that. Now, in no way am I saying find someone who neglects you, but there's just natural things that come with this lifestyle that I had to learn myself, and I'd be lying to you if I told you it isn't a lonely life.
Don't you want to be with a woman that is worldly, educated, well-traveled?
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
Can bring something to the table rather than somebody that has absolutely no idea about anything in life and really can't contribute anything outside of just being a woman.
You're being well-traveled is a giant red flag for most men. Because typically, when a woman, if I look at a woman's Instagram page and I see pictures of her on a private jet, on a yacht, in multiple different fancy locations, she's in Mykonos here, she's in Paris, she's in Dubai, she's in New York, my immediate assumption is this woman is a hoe.
A well-traveled woman is also a very well-traveled vagina. 1 + 1 is not potatoes.
I love how this generation of men love shaming women for going out in their 20s, traveling and living life. And I'm not speaking for all men because I've never had a true boss alpha male, as they call themselves, be bothered with me wanting to take a flight to London. Like, I'm sorry, not all of us want to spend our weekends at local dive bars.
Well-traveled equals ran through. How do you guys think these Instagram models are flying private everywhere? I'll have this cream gobbler demonstrate.
I'd have been fucking slappy toppy on that shit. I was like, alright.
Somebody paid for my gas tank right before I got here. Oh my gosh.
A whatever viewer? Was it?
No, I went to the gas station. I got out of my car, and this man came up to me. He said, "Can I pay for to fill up your gas?" What? And I said, "Of course." And he filled it up for me. He was an older man. He was a vaquero, like cowboy and Mexican. He was a lot older though. And Brian.
Did you at least give him a kiss?
No,
don't do that.
Come on, man. Dude, stop doing this. This is why they think the way they think. Come on.
Don't you guys find it crazy that when a man starts to make money, he will give a woman the whole world, even pay for her gas, even if she's a stranger? But when a woman starts to make money, Myron Gaines, what does she do?
A woman will go to a job interview for a job of her dreams and dress up, come prepared with a resume, wear a suit, dress modestly because she knows the job is contingent upon how she dresses and how she presents herself. Then that same bitch will go home to her boyfriend, dress like a hoe, try to go to the club. Boyfriend says, hey, why are you dressed like that? She'll look at him and say, shut up, Tom. I do what I want. The patriarchy can't control me. And walks out the fucking house and will openly disrespect her fucking man. She will go ahead and put more power and importance on dressing for a job for someone that doesn't give a fuck about her over her own man.
They date like a man.
Okay.
If you're a really highly successful woman who's doing very well financially, you can't, men don't date with those standards. Yeah. You date with who makes you happy.
What if she can't get over that? She's like, I want somebody on my level.
Good luck. Have at it. Go for what you want. But I'm just letting you know that your pool of men that are making the kind of money you're making is so slim to none. And then those men don't want you because men will sleep with just about anything.
That's true.
And especially if it's private or secret and no one has to know. Mm-hmm. So I've seen women who are 5s,
yeah,
but they're sleeping with a dude who's a 9.
Yeah. She's
got these ridiculous standards because she actually thinks this means that a man on that level would be with her. But he would never be with her. He's just using her for sex. But she thinks because her vagina has given her access to these men here, that this is the new standard. Men, money. They would never have access to these women, but the money gives them access to this. So for women who are very successful and you want to only date those men in that pool, that men with money have access to women that are not on their level. Do you think he wants you? Men don't look at it like, let's be a power couple. That's a woman thing.
Man, that is real, Rebecca. I think a lot of women don't realize that.
Men don't think like that. That, you know, you're powerful, successful man making money. He wants a woman for peace and love and great sex and stroke his ego. And he's proud to have her on his arm when he goes out. It's kind of like that whole package, you know, for men thing. But that's about it. And as long as you're like a really great woman, you can be great friends and you know, the compatibility is there and everything, but he's not looking at another millionaire woman like, let me be with her because she's a millionaire.
Yeah.
That is not how men think. And so women, you know, if you're doing that, it's very lonely because first of all, there's not a lot of men in those categories. And then on top of that, like I say, you're going to be chasing men who don't want you.
What most people don't understand is that feminism is a part of the Matrix agenda. It's trying to divide us. It's trying to have the man and the woman hate each other. Because if you throw away traditional core values, you will start to see society fall apart. Now, gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Come on, dance a little bit.
I can't dance on camera.